Hi guys, welcome to my kitchen. Today I'm making Pierogi Cordon Bleu Casserole. Alright guys, I'm starting out here in a skillet. I have 3 tablespoons of butter that I melted down over medium heat. I'm going to add in 3 tablespoons of flour. I'm going to reduce my heat a little bit. We're making the cream cheese sauce for our pierogi casserole. I'm going to turn it down a little more. Cast iron gets really warm. I'm going to allow this to fry, stirring it so the flour and butter can absorb, and it cooks out the flour taste in the flour. Okay, now they allowed this to cook just for a minute over the heat to get that flour taste out of this. This is what you call a roux. It's how they make gravy down south, guys. I'm going to put in 2.5 cups of milk, and I'm going to start out slow. You just want to blend your roux in with your milk. Now I'm going to bring this up to a gentle boil, and I'm going to stir it to break up the flour roux in there. While I'm waiting for my milk and roux to heat up and start to thicken up a little bit, I have some salt water boiling here. I'm going to take 2 bags of these mini pierogies. These are 25.6 ounces. If you can't get pierogies where you live, you could also use frozen cheese ravioli for this, or even cheese tortellini. I'm going to dump 2 of these in here. We're using 2 bags. And guys, I made this before with 1 bag and it wasn't enough. If you have a small family, 2 or 3 is 1 bag will be enough. I'm going to bring this up to a boil, and I'm going to allow that to boil just for 5 minutes. That's going to thaw out the pierogies and cook the dough on the outside of them. Alright, now that my cream is starting to thicken and come to a slight boil, I'm going to add some Dijon mustard. I'm going to add in about 4 tablespoons, or whatever I have left in here. Looks like we're going for about 2 tablespoons, guys. If I would have known I was this slow, I would have got more Dijon mustard, but that's fine. Stir that, and I'm going to turn my heat down to simmer now. I'm going to add in just a little bit of salt, because we're adding cheese and that has salt in it. I'm going to add in about a half a teaspoon of salt. And I have some shredded parmesan cheese. And I'm going to turn my heat off now because this is going to cook in the casserole, so we don't need it real thick at this point. It'll thicken up as it cooks in there. I'm going to add in about 6 tablespoons of parmesan cheese. And I'm just eyeballing this. And this is shredded parmesan. I'm just going to let this sit here turned off on the hot burner, and we're going to allow that cheese to melt down into that cream sauce. Alright, now that my pierogies are done boiling and I drained them, I have about 1/4 pound of sliced deli ham here. I'm just going to go ahead and get this in there. I cut it up into little squares. And guys, it's going to be a real quick and easy casserole for a weeknight when you worked all day, with big flavor. Little effort, big flavor. That's why I like it. And Dexter's watching me, but he's quiet today, guys. Dexter, this is ham. Ham comes from pigs, so you should be happy. Okay, now that I have my ham in there, I'm going to get my cream sauce in over top of our mixture. I'm going to grab an oven mitt because this is going to be a little on the hot side. Cast iron's good at heating fast, but it heats the whole pan, including your handles. And I'm just going to get my cream sauce down over this. And I should have went to the gym because cast iron isn't light. I'm going to spread my cream sauce down through the pierogies. Just mix this around a little bit. I'm using my spatula so I can take this glove off, so I don't tear my pierogies. And guys, you'll see where I'm going with this. We're copying chicken cordon bleu, except we're using pierogies. Now I'm going to put a little bit more of that Parmesan cheese on top. You don't need a whole lot. That looks good. And I'm going to add some parsley for color. Now you could add your parsley in your cream sauce when you're making this, if you like, when you're making your cream sauce. Now I'm going to put that in a 400-degree oven for about 20 minutes just to melt the cheese, cook the ham through, and this will be ready to go. Alright guys, this just came out of the oven. I'll have to cook for 15 minutes. It really doesn't take long at all to bake. Let's go ahead and fix up a plate and see what we got. Alright guys, let me get in here and give this a try. That's really delicious, guys. It's nice and creamy from that cream sauce we made. You can taste the Parmesan cheese coming through. You can taste the cheddar cheese inside the pierogies. Pierogies, this variety has cheddar cheese and mashed potatoes in them. It's really delicious. That ham gives it a nice flavor. That's really good, guys, and it wasn't hard at all. Alright, there you have it. Pierogi Cordon Bleu Casserole. Give it a try. Thanks for watching, and until next time, I'll see ya.